By now, you all know about the Keke Palmer incident, so I really don't have to go in depth about that and what actually happened. But for those who don't, here's a quick recap. Keke and her boyfriend had a kid about, I would say, 8 months ago. I guess Keke got bored playing house and decided to go see the singer Usher in concert with her girlfriends. But instead of keeping what happened in Vegas, her night was all over the internet and social media. All hell broke loose at the show. Not only was she wearing a dress showing all her kibbles and bits, she let Usher grab up on her and grind on her and sing love songs to her. Her boyfriend got mad, cried like a bitch about it on Twitter, and it's been a big mess between men and women going back and forth over all of this since then. Now that you're caught up, let's get into some game. Now I want to say from the jump that this video is not really about what Keke did, but more on why Keke did what she did. See, once I really break this down to you players, you will understand the mindset of a female and why they do what they do. Understand this, Keke is a pretty girl, nothing to get excited about. She's average, and with makeup on, I would give her maybe a 6.5. But she's always been on the skinny side of the game, built kind of like Olive Oyl from the Popeye cartoon. And after most skinny girls have babies, it puts weight on them. And sometimes that extra weight does what nature couldn't do. It fills them out. It gives them a nice body, full of breasts, wider hips, and a bigger ass. This is what happened to Keke, and like most late bloomers, she couldn't handle the attention and it went to her head. And her friends didn't make it any better by hyping her up. I made a whole video a couple years ago about when your girl hangs out with hoes. It's called Birds of a Feather Flock Together, and the link will be below. Check it out. But back to Miss Keke. See, in her mind, all of this sexual energy and attention coming her way was too much to handle. So she went off the deep end and risked it all for a night of disrespecting her boyfriend and the relationship they had built. But truthfully, homeboy should have seen it coming. That's why I don't feel sorry for him. He started off with a homely girl and ended up with a hoochie mama. Now, as a player, we don't get serious about these hoes, whether they are sanctified or not, because a good girl can turn into a bad girl within the blink of an eye. So we treat them accordingly without any preconceived notions. We treat queens like hoes and hoes like queens until the game tells us to switch it up again. Don't let what I just said go over your head. If you understand that saying, comment and tell me below what it means, and I will tell you if you're right or not. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I have some good game and videos coming up down the pipeline. But this was just a little short video where I want you to understand the mind frame of a woman and why they do what they do. So I'ma holla at y'all in the next video. But until then, play on, player.